What if your obstacles weren't really obstacles at all? I was reading this morning in the book of Acts. I was wrapping up Acts chapter 28. And you get to the very end of it, and there's this phrase that Paul was sharing the good news about Jesus without hindrance, without obstacle. What's interesting about that is if you read the rest of the chapter and the rest of the book, it feels like all he had was obstacles. I mean, he is currently under arrest, house arrest of some version, and yet in this state of lack of freedom, the Spirit commentates that he was preaching without hindrance. Made me wonder, how often do we look at our obstacles as something that need to be removed or worked around, when really they are perfectly placed to allow us to be where we need to do what we need to do, and to be in the state of learning that God has us to be in? What if the things that we perceive as obstacles and work so hard to fight around or through are the things that God has put exactly in our life for the exact time we need them? How would that change how we handle them? No, hopefully, or maybe none of us are under house arrest today, but maybe it's our finances we perceive as the obstacle, or maybe the energy that we have, or some of the capabilities, or we feel like the opportunities that are in our life are not the ones that we wish they were. And we perceive that these are things that need to be destroyed or end run around or ignored or, talk to a therapist about. And yet maybe they're exactly what God has in our life so that we can fulfill the mission that he has for us without hindrance, without obstacle. Just a thought this morning.